It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Looking to the air here. Chased out to his right. Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. To the well again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Third down from the gun. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Titans will get set to take over. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Like 24.
Man in motion out of the slot. On first down, they'll run. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
It's second down and 10. Like 13, like 13.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Levis now on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7. From the 31. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They'll run here following the penalty. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3, but that still leaves him with second and 17.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
left sideline. That one hits for 30. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. It is caught. Left. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, he was fighting up. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He gets another shot here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers parlay the turnover into a lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Levis now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And now it's 3rd and short.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Hey, like 13, like 13. 22 Linda, 22 Linda.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Titans in possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Like 13.
Shotgun now for Levis. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Here we go.
Levis throwing again. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Levis. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Titans in the hurry-up, trying to get this play off fast. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Levis from the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, come on.
Now Levis. We've got a screen to the running back. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in auto. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. The give here on 2nd. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
0-0, knock it down, 49, Rita. Hand up.
On the play fake, it's Levis. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Downfield, it's tipped, but he still makes the grab. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He tosses right to the short side. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and goal. He keeps it left on the option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Chargers selecting to try for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return starts at the 9. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Mo. 40 Rita.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Like 49.
They'll run here from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Tracy. Set.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd and long, here's Levis. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his offense some better field position here to start, up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Chargers take possession. Here's the one back on the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's a throw. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd and long. Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They motion the tight end over. Now a give on the counter. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now a give running right. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Finds his back complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. Tossing right to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
22 Linda. Like 50.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. It is caught left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here. Man in motion here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. Breaks the tackle. Green grabs ahead. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Like 49.
Here's Levis. Caught, nice gain left side. And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Levis now on 1st down. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Shotgun now for Levis. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Chargers only up by a few. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
He'll look to throw it. Has it left side, Brock, with the throw carrying him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
49's down, 22 Rita.
Back to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Finds a man, right side. Perfect execution there. Another 1st down, and he gets out to stop the clock. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
22 Linda.
Setting up to pass. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Like 24. Set.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Like 54.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Out on.
One final shot here. Ooh, someone got a hand on that one downfield, but he still makes the catch. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Nashville.